Hi, welcome back. Today I want to talk a little bit about Laan Sau and Bong Sau. Laan Sau and Bong Sau. So these two guys are different, but often people play them the same. And one of the differences is that Laan Sau, as we know, kind of the expression that Bong Sau never stays. So that's why we have Laan Sau, because Laan Sau can stay. And it depends then on your, on the circumstance, whether you use one versus the other. So let's say I got borrow Chris again. Monte, do you want to be in a few of these? No. So we have this. And sometimes I'll have to step in. And if I step in, I'm going to step in this case with Laan Sau, because I'm jamming. I'm jamming into his boundaries. I'm pinning his hands together, and Laan Sau is fantastic for that kind of jamming, footwork-based, uprooting thing. There's a difference though, because Bong Sau, while Laan Sau will kind of take his arms, let's just do this way just for fun, and Laan Sau will take his arms and kind of jam them into him. It's for jamming. One of its uses, for jamming. So we use it for jamming. But Bong Sau actually doesn't jam. What it does is it takes that incoming fist, or whatever, and redirects it to the side like an icebreaker, the way an icebreaker will kind of like jam through the ice and separate it. So when I have Bong, let's say there's the same fist here, and I use Bong, I'm going to use Bong to redirect that off of my body, versus Laan, which I'm going to use it to just jam it straight in. So that makes a fundamental difference. If I step in with Laan, I'm going to try and jam this in. And if I step in with Bong, like from Chum Q form, I'm going to try and redirect it to the side as I step in. So this is kind of fundamentally different. And they don't, if this guy doesn't want to change or doesn't want to kind of get jammed in, he goes strong, then I have to change from Laan to Bong, which redirects it off to the side. And then I can change punch up center. If I have my Bong done wrong and my Bong's on center, then my punch has to come from the side. Has to come from the oblique, off center, onto center. I want it to go from on center to on center. My punch stays on center, kind of thing. So just make the distinction. Lots of people use Laan for defense, and we can use that for kind of jamming in and forcing them. And just kind of keep a distinction between Laan and Bong, and don't use one for the other, because it doesn't really work quite so well. So there's a situation where their hands are kind of a little bit apart, and if I want to get both of them and tack their hands together, I need Laan. If I just use Bong, let me borrow Chris again. If I just use Bong, there's my Bong, and that one can come at me, especially if I step in. So sometimes I'll want to use Laan to catch them both, or if they're a little bit separate from each other. If they're a little bit of space in here, then I'll use Laan so I can catch 2 to 1. Get his balance. Maybe change. Oh, I should do that a little bit. Maybe change. Get some opportunity going there. So if I want to catch both, if I just use Bong, it's unlikely that I'll catch both hands. So I would use it in that situation as well, quite so well. That's all I wanted to say about Laan Sau and Bong Sau for this episode. Once again, I thank you all for watching. you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, bye for now.